I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. That when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get okay. We're on camera. Hey guys and gals, I'm Silent Senior 09 and this Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. I'm staring at our butts today. Aren't I just the charmer? Ooh. So, last time we left off, we finished up everything in Summer Forest. Today we're going to go ahead and take on Crush. And in case you don't know who that is, that's the blue dinosaur with the club. Yeah, and they even show you a little picture of him too. Isn't that nice of him?
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
Story time!
There. That's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah, how about 22475? That's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Uh-oh.
Get off me! Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Where are we? No dragons. Wonderful. Crush! Go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush! Go through the portal, you idiot!
Get all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar, quickly!
No! Go! Crush! Get the orbs now! No! You despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad
So
news
violent,
for
jeez.
Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah, I would have gone after him. But didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Good idea. We better go right now.
And so the plot makes a little more sense. So now we know what exactly is going on in Avalar itself. They accidentally let in a monster. But then again, I mean, really, that's any science, like experiment, sometimes that can happen. And it's not to say to discourage you from doing it. Anyway, so Crush. He's a pretty easygoing kind of guy. All you gotta do is, you gotta deal with his little spiel here, where he steps on the center of the switches there, and you have to dodge his attacks. And as soon as you do, you just come up to him and flame him. Which does... Oh, okay. I thought that actually damaged me. It just kind of pushes you away. Lovely. Well, you know, dude, use your brain. But yeah, you have to flame him, but you don't actually damage him by doing that. It just makes him mad and he smashes the ground and gets crushed like a dummy by his own debris that falls on his head. And then as you can see, because we've like damaged him twice, he changes the patterns on the floor and gives them like a new power for him to utilize. Look at freaking Ripto in the background, staring at us all dormant-like he's like, oh yeah, he's totally gonna win. And it's like, dude, you must not know Spyro the Dragon. I mean, in his defense, I will give him that. Spyro is not exactly what you would call a very large individual, but still, you know, you'd think he'd be smarter than that, based off the fact that I was able to actually collect all the talismans. Yeah, oh yeah, this is actually the portion of the fight that can be kind of nasty, because he chases after you for a little bit, but he eventually does like give up and he like smashes the ground, but yeah. So if you could actually like do this without taking any damage, you'll actually like complete a special like objective, or like a, what you call it, not a, oh okay, well I failed the objective. But yeah, if you manage to do that, you'll actually be able to complete one of those special like goals or tasks, and it basically gives you like a 1-up at the end of it. And you'll know too, because he'll just like chime that goes, ba-da-dum. You know, so yeah, as you can see, this guy's pretty much a pushover, honestly. Like, his attacks are super predictable and easy. I mean, when you're first playing this game like I was, it was a little daunting, but then again, this is back when I was like way in my pre-teens when I played this game. And thankfully, this is during the time when I actually had a memory card. Oh, dang. Well, sorry, dude, you got buried by Cocoa Puffs. Crush defeated by a cereal. Oh, yeah.
Now, Crush! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but Gulp will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Gulp, come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful.
Sadistical turn.
What? The roof? Gulp, get me out of here! So long, dragon.
Coward.
What a wuss.
And through the magic of the floating book, we take out his disgusting flags and put the ones that were there back on track. And into Autumn Plains, we continue our story. Ooh.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. Boo. Ah! Why, you...
I know, that's terrible to laugh at. And I'm not just laughing because frickin' McMoney McGrubber got his just desserts, but just the whole scene where he's just like sitting there talking smack about Ripto, and he's like, boo, and he just falls on his, backwards, and he just laughs all maliciously. It's like, geez, dude. So violent. Alright, so we are clearing my throat violently. No. We are in a new hub world, Autumn Plains. So, much like Summer Forest, there's a ton, and I mean a ton of worlds in this area, where we're going to have to we are actually going to have to. We're going to have to collect all the talismans once again, and this time there's a lot more to do. In fact, there's actually 8 talismans in this area we have to collect, so this is a section of the game where it feels like it kind of... what's the word? It feels like you're going to be spending more time in this area out of every section of this game, and that's honestly the truth. And even if the last section of the map of the game, it's really not as lengthy. Well, to be fair, those worlds are actually pretty long too, but anyway. Spoilers! We won't talk about that. But yeah, this is the part that kind of feels like, man, I'm going to be here a while, and truth be told, hopefully the videos themselves won't feel like, oh god, is he ever going to get out of Autumn Plains? Yeah, I'm just going to give you a fair warning. It's probably going to feel like, after a few videos of these, or it's going to feel like we're in the same area for several decades of videos, really. But anyway, enough of me complaining about that. Jeez. I sound like I'm begrudging it. And really, I should be looking at it as more of a sense of adventure, because really it is. There's actually some really cool worlds in this area. In fact, one of my... it's like a mixed bit of feelings. I love it, but I hate it. There's a world that has some awesome music that I love it, and it's the same one as the Tiki Trouble world. I keep calling it Tiki Troubles, but really it's I forget the name of it. But future self, feel free to put the name of the world I'm talking about. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Jeez. Being such a doof. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of comb the Autumn Plains here and collect all the gems here. You may notice Moneybags isn't going to be in a few sections here, so you may actually want to make sure you have lots of gems, because it gets pretty expensive in this area, making sure you can unlock everything you need, honestly.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here, and legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee.
Legend has it, I'd say you're full of something, but I'm not gonna say. Oh my gosh, really? 400 gems? Fine.
Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skilo's Badlands.
Nice.
And a small fee?
Foreshadow for a future world we're gonna have to do. That world is actually gonna be kind of tough. I mean, it's not impossible, but it is, I admit, a little bit of a challenge, honestly. Like, there are some aspects that I know I'm gonna end up flubbing up a few times. And as far as, like, Zephyr, the one I just, like, mindlessly unlocked, that world's actually, that's a lot of fun, too, but it is a long one, though, I remember that much.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
Yay! So yeah, along with the main quest of the game, which is we have to have orbs to help activate the portal to go to Sunny Shores, or whatever it's called, to continue where our vacation is. To continue where our vacation was supposed to be, because the professor can, like, set up a portal for us to do that. The orbs themselves will actually act as, like, a magical enchantment that allows us to activate like whirligigs and sections, or there's actually, I think, even a portal or two along the way that will be activated successfully if we have enough orbs, but I offhand I couldn't say for certain, like, how many orbs you need. But anyway, if you collect everything up to this point, you'll have more than enough, honestly. So I guess that's why I never bother, like, paying in mind to it. It's kind of like in my Poke Park Wii Pikachu's Adventure Let's Play, where I was like, well, this is blocked usually if you don't have X number of friends, but I usually have more than enough friends because I'm just, like, trying 100% it. Excuse me, trying not to burp in your guys' ears yet. Oh, well, failure. Failed on my end, my bad, excuse me. But, yeah, I should probably at least take time to look that up, if anybody really needs me to do that. Oh, by the way, if you're ever wondering, like, can I go back to Summer Forest? You can, actually. In various sections of the map, there's going to be these, like, little pedestals you can kind of hop onto, and then Spyro will automatically go back to the previous world. Oh, gee. I wonder what he's going to charge to have me learn how to climb a ladder, because I have a feeling that's what he's going to do. Ooh.
Well, well, I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, I don't know, a small fee?
You know, you say that, but in reality, I'm pretty sure... Oh, good lord, this is as expensive as his swimming lessons. Alright, well, we need this ability, so let's go ahead and invest.
You won't regret it. Okay, when you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like the one to my left here, just jump onto it, and you will grab it with your claws.
Really? You don't say.
Use the D-pad to move up and down, and press jump again to get off. You can also jump sideways onto another climbable area.
Alright, cool beans. That's actually kind of nice the way they did this, so it's like a one-up from Link, you know how he climbs ladders? Or like when Mario, he climbs up a pole. We could actually, like, jump, and Spyro will jump from ladder to ladder, or climbable object to climbable object. And I can't think of anything in this particular game where that becomes, like, super, like excuse me, a challenge you have to get good at. I know in the third game of the series, there's actually a world that really heavily pushes that whole climbing aspect, which is kind of cool, actually, that they do that. But yeah. Now, we have a reason to actually backtrack to Summer Forest, and I don't know if I'm going to do that in the next video where I get all the stuff that we couldn't get before, or if I'm going to spend some time here, I don't know. But I do know, at least for now, since pretty much defeating Crush was pretty easy, we'll go ahead and finish up collecting everything in Autumn Plains, excuse me, I almost said Plain Autumns. Ooh, I love this world here. It can be kind of tough and nasty, but I actually really enjoy it. It's like overall design, really.
Oh, Spyro, hello. I was just having trouble with this door, and I think some orb power might unstick it. I see you've collected a good number of orbs there.
Oh yeah, you've been looking at my orbs? Oh, we need 8? Nice. Yes, I know, I just made a bad, sexy joke. Alright, just terrible. He's looking at my orbs. I'm clever. Yeah, I'm not really. Ah, jeez. It's clearly time for me to step off the stage and drop the microphone. Well, actually, I shouldn't drop the microphone, because if I drop it, then I'm going to break it, and then I'm going to have to pay for it. Ew, I don't want to pay for that thing. Seriously. Other people's mouths have touched it. Oh, lovely.
I can let you into the little castle over there in exchange for a few gems. What do you say?
What? What the fudge, dude? You're like milking me dry here. What is that, like 1,300 gems you've hit me up for? You're a punk, you know that?
No one's been through that portal in years. I thought I'd never find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro.
Oh, that moment you just really want to slap the ever-loving
And a small
honeysuckle right out of this guy. Just smack that monocle right off his face. And then watch his head spin for miles, but, we can't do that, unfortunately, because we're the hero. But just bide your time. There will come a time where you're like, yes, thank you, game. Thank you. And you'll feel really like, alright, cool. Now I don't feel so bad about this whole spiel. Also, I didn't even comment it before, but that wall we busted down before, there was actually a second one that's like that. The one we got the orb that was bouncing up and down. Yeah, we can actually bust this down too in and of itself. But before we do that, I think there's like some gems over here. And, oh, lovely. You guessed it! Money bags! Once again. I'm telling you, he just shows up everywhere. He like sprints to the next opportunity to go ahead and make some extra cash. What a cheesemo, man. Seriously.
I would love to let you enter this speedway free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the speedway rules require me to charge a small fee.
Oh, I bet they do. Well, thankfully this one isn't nearly as bad.
You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time. And a small fee?
This is true, actually. Considering we'll actually be able to get 400 gems from this speedway. You've technically invested 100 to get a net gain of 300, essentially, so... business-wise, it was a smart decision. It's just... it would have been better if he did it for free to begin with, but, you know. This isn't how things work, unfortunately. Wait, isn't there... okay, there's no gems on these staircases. Because that's usually how they like to do things, like stick like the gems on the individual steps. So you have to actually step down to each like step in of itself. Ah, what the hell. Might as well talk to her.
Hi, Spyro. Ripto and Gulp are hiding out in a room in the castle below us. You'll need all 14 talisman in order to break the lock and get to them.
Cool. So, what she neglects to mention, and this is something that my past self was dumb. I was like, oh man, that's a lot of freaking worlds I gotta go to, because I'm sitting here thinking I gotta go to 14 worlds to get all these talismans. And in reality, it's, in it altogether-ness, it's 14 talismans, and, you know, math says 6 talismans in Summer Forest, 8 talismans in Autumn Plains. Gives you a total of 14, but I myself was just too silly to connect the dots there. But then I think I've already made it abundantly clear that my past self was sometimes not the brightest bulb in the box or the sharpest crayon in the crayon box. Not to say I was a dumb kid either, you know, I was a thinker through and through like I am now, but I also had the habit like I do now where I tend to overthink things and people are like, why are you so dumb, dude? Seriously. It's like you're so smart you're dumb, and, well, that's implying that you have even an ounce of intelligence. Also listen to this like sound up here. I don't know why, this sounds so refreshing. I mean, it's really scary, honestly, because you're like really high up here. And I bet this is what it sounds like to be on like the top of a mountain or a really tall building, just like the wind whooshing and blowing and bellowing there. Anyway, the reason we got up there is, besides getting the gems, is there's this like little island over here that you couldn't normally get to unless you actually like glided over to it, or as Hunter would say, glide. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay, I like that. 75. Thank you very much, game. I feel like I know where the last gem is. I think there's 2, actually. I could be wrong, but I feel like that is correct. There is a green gem probably somewhere. I think I did this last time when I was practicing. There's like these little gateways here that sometimes I'll like skim over and not get the gem that's hiding inside it. Let's see here if I'm right. Game, am I right? Game! Woohoo! Seriously? You're gonna make a liar out of me, aren't you? You're gonna make it to where I am the biggest dum-dum because here I am thinking, oh, I'm so clever, I think I know where to find it. And then I'm like, ah, crap, I can't find it. Jeez, this is like Rico's all over again. Trying to find that last remaining gem. I want to say it's 2 gems I'm missing, but Another place I'm really bad about, like, checking sometimes is the water over here. Would you please kindly pronounce the words, or excuse me, enunciate each syllable that you're trying to say before you go and spout off another comment? It's not that hard, dude. You just take a moment, pronounce each syllable, pause if you don't know how to say it, and then it will come out very clearly. It's not that difficult. Seriously, take it back to English 101, man. Seriously. Seriously. Oh, okay, well, let me see here. Where else could it be? Man, I don't want to have to cut away. I'd rather just get the gems and then be done with it. But I'm also like, I can't keep y'all here. I mean, I can't, well, it's not like you guys are obligated to stay. You know, you can leave anytime you want and be like, alright, I'm done, and just thumbs up the video if you decide to thumbs up and then just leave. Of course, you might just have me playing in the background as like a podcast, which is honestly, admittedly, that's something I do a lot more nowadays because I just don't have the time really to sit down and watch. I mean, I do try to make time, like I'll sit down and just, I have like a foot massager I'll use to kind of relax my feet. And while I'm doing that, I'm just kind of watching whoever I'm watching and just, I'm probably also multitasking too, so I'm like playing a game on my phone or working on something while I have the person's voice and gameplay in the background while I occasionally look up and see what they're doing. Like, I'm bad about that. Nope, there's my telegram going off. Bloop. Oh man, I'm gonna have to frickin'... Ugh. No, I don't want to cut away. Here's my phone letting me know telegram went off now. Nice. Dude! This is so dumb. What the heck? I'm so... Oh, you know what? You know what? I am so stupid. I am so stupid. And it's not because I just thought of where the gems are. I just thought of what I could do to figure out where they're at. So there's actually a feature in this game, if you don't know where a gem is, if you hold down L1, R1, L2, R2 all at the same time, sparks will actually point in the direction you need to go in. And this is a really cool in-game mechanic that I don't think was very well explained at all, I don't think, in this game. I don't even think they even bothered to mention it, really. So, it's kind of cool that they... Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, it was 5 I was missing. Jeez. Well, my bad. I didn't know that. Well, if you'd bother taking a moment to pause your game, you probably would have noticed, but no, you gotta be a smart butt. Thinking you know better. In reality, that's what I get for assuming. Because you know what they say. Oh, and you assume you make an ass out of you and me. Otherwise known as you spelled the word assume. And with that, on this breathtaking view, thank you all so much for watching. Love you bunches. Please let's tail slap, and I will see you all next time for more Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Love y'all. Don't let's tail slap, and peace out. Bye-bye.